Yes, sir. A commercial unit means any commercial, governmental, industrial, or institutional establishment and all other buildings or premises other than residential units located within the county.
So industrial is included in commercial?
Yes, sir.
Very fine.
That's what it sounds like. And now that place, that Lake Hill, did it pay Dr. Bill? Lake Hill, that plant, gas plant?
How about Phillips?
Yeah, used to be Phillips.
Yes.
Quantum resource.
Quantum now.
I always remember this Phillips, but Quantum, yes.
Can we enforce it? Can we make them? I love to have them as customers.
It's to your benefit and our benefit.
I mean, that may be more of a legal discussion. The other thing, the county has an ordinance that I think was passed 1995 that was based on. I don't know. I can't remember what the ordinance addressed. If it addressed residential, commercial, or industrial, or what it addressed.
But it plainly says, if we go by that industrial is included in commercial.
Yeah, so it's not hazardous waste.
Yeah. So.
Well, what would be our next step? Where do we go from here? Right, give them something in writing to, instead of just going down and talking again, something in writing. What do you recommend, Jim?
Well, I think I'd recommend the Allied redo the letter based on that discussion.
Absolutely.
So it's pertinent to what they're asking for.
We had a little verbiage difficulty in this letter, so we'll
Right.
correct that, and thank you very much for bringing it to our attention.
Sure. And then, and again, I'm your waste consultant, not your attorney, but, so I check with them and see what, and you probably need to check that ordinance. Again, I'm only familiar that there's one ordinance that affects your ability to flow control the waste. I think it was 95, 96.
Well, from what you just heard him read, what do you think, Jim?
Well, it's debatable. I'll go back. I do know what was discussed during before all what we discussed was that the county would use its best efforts. And Allied had this contract before. I mean, it wasn't the exact contract, and they didn't have the industrial work before. They had all the commercial, all the residential.
But was industrial included in commercial?
I don't know. I'd have to go back to that old agreement.
If you go by what he just read, it's pretty well cut and dry, the way I see it.
But how much authority have we got to get on board? That's what I don't know. That's what Jim we need to go tonight. We need to talk to our attorney.
Because I think, and you got it, Frank, I think it says in the advertisement, doesn't it say, as permitted by law?
Yes.
Okay. It said commercial and residential commercial units in the advertisement.
I know that y'all pick up Owen now on a national contract, and Frank Saturday, y'all get him on national contract, or we get him? I know we have Tate and Lyle. They might, they're on the Owen side, they might be going on to Owen.
I think that's possible, but it is, because I don't remember, I don't recall that name.
Can we get a copy of that ordinance, that 95 ordinance? Because I think when I called and asked you about it, I think you were quoting for it. What you quote from that?
What I gave you came from the contract that was signed, and the last contract that was signed.
Okay. All right, that's
But I'll be glad to give you all of it.
From the fire contract, whatever you said.
What ordinance are you talking about? Are you talking about the contract itself? Is that what's going on?
No, it was an ordinance passed by the commission, wasn't it?
There was an ordinance passed by the commission back in the mid-90s. That basically set up the initial franchise for the county. The county took control. I'm just paraphrasing. That the county took control of the residential and commercial waste as far as the collection.
Was that done when the authority was started, or was it still under the county commission at that time?
If it was 95, was when the authority come into existence?
I'm trying to remember. It was in the middle of 90 sometime.
But
So
still,
we need to do Macintosh down there, we'll be,
but still the authority operates under the guideline, the ordinance of the county.
I don't know, about 96. We did all that.
Where will it be located?
And she,
They-
with our contract,
They're next door.
she's probably done the lunch now. She's waiting on Andrew to come back.
Well, there's no doubt, we would love to have BASF as a customer.
There's another one down there right side of the ESF.
Huntsman, and they're under the same contract that BASF is now with Waste Management. If we get one of them, surely we get both of them. You know, they're on the same site, and they just came under BASF or C was at the time contract with Waste Management.
And that will help the authority once the regional landfill is open, get more volume in there.
I was fixing to say, feed to the landfill.
Well, it's win-win if we get it, you know, for everybody. We need to, if y'all will get us another letter,
You'll
we'll
have
get
it.
with our attorney,
No problem.
and we'll go from there. So-
Okay, super, super.
And we'll get the old ordinance and get you a copy and get them a copy.
Yeah, I need that.
I guess, let me just add, I mean, once y'all find out from y'all attorney, you know, we'll treat it just like we treat
Just like
residential and
anybody
commercial.
else.
We'll send them a letter, come to a meeting with the health department, try to sign up, if they'll sign up, and we'll send, on that case, plant manager to summons for period court.
Did you dig it up?
But y'all, you know, run, get your letters and talk to Mike, and he said proceed with, how we enforce it, and,
Be sure we got all our ducks in a row.
yeah.
I'd like for you to be here when we talk to the attorney too, if you could.
I mean, to us, that's just like,
That's
the
just
county
what we do.
ordinance, and that's what we enforce in commercial and residential, so we'll send the letters and documentation like we do to everybody else.
Y'all got anything else?
No, sir, thank you.
Thank y'all for coming.
Just give me a call when, either myself or, if you got electronically, it'd be nice, but if that's not possible. We'll come by and pick it up.
Don't have to leave.
We have to drove in now, so.
Y'all be careful.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, see you.
Any more business?
Do you, hear from me, give an update on the regional landfill?
Very good.
As far as the regional landfill, 8M has got a draft permit ready to come out. They'll be doing a public hearing and notification on that. Probably looks like the end of September, first part of October. ADS is still, they're hopeful to try to get the landfill opened the first quarter of next year, January to March. There'll be some issues as far as initial permit compliance, construction, moving water lines, road improvements that will be precursors to their construction. But all it looks to be falling into place fairly well.